Imagine stepping onto a sunlit beach, the smell of salt in the air, the sound of waves lapping at the shore. Picture strolling through a bustling market, the vibrancy of life captured in every sight and sound. For many, retirement is the perfect time to embrace the world's wonders, to expand horizons, and finally indulge in those bucket list destinations. Yet beneath these enticing experiences lurk challenges that we rarely consider, especially for those over 65. While the heart asks for adventure, the body sometimes whispers caution. Traveling brings its own set of realities that amplify with age. As we celebrate the desire to explore, we must also confront the unseen barriers that can make these ventures treacherous. Beyond the well-trodden advice of travel insurance and securing valuables lies a realm of subtle but significant health concerns, from fluctuating medication schedules to the impact of long flights on circulation that can turn dreams of distant lands into unplanned detours. So how do we balance the urge to roam with the necessity of staying safe? In this video, we'll go into the reality of traveling after 65, uncover potential hazards specific to senior travelers, and offer practical solutions to navigate them. Our aim is simple: to ensure that each step of your journey is filled, not just with awe and wonder, but with the assurance of safety and health. Let's discover how to transform these potential perils into empowering possibilities. As we venture into the golden years, the allure of travel seems more irresistible than ever. The promise of exploring new destinations and collecting cherished memories often overshadows an invisible yet potent threat lurking beneath the surface: our aging physiology. The phrase physiological time bomb might sound foreboding, but understanding these ticking changes in our bodies is crucial, especially as we embark on journeys far from home. The first physiological time bomb we'll discuss is pharmacokinetic and pharmacodynamic shifts. As we age, our bodies undergo significant changes that affect how medications are processed, which can have serious repercussions when traveling. Notably, aging reduces the efficiency of hepatic metabolism and renal clearance, which means drugs linger longer in our system. This prolonged presence amplifies the risk of toxicity, even with medications we often consider benign, like over-the-counter sleep aids or antihistamines. For older travelers, this isn't just a matter of feeling drowsy. It can mean the difference between a restful night's sleep and an unexpected fall, or a bout of delirium while navigating an unfamiliar place. Consider the experience of Margaret, a passionate globetrotter in her late 60s. On a long flight to Tokyo, she took a common antihistamine to help with her allergies and hoped it would assist her sleep on the plane. However, given her slowed hepatic metabolism, the medication did more than just relieve allergy symptoms. It left her groggy and disoriented upon landing. Exhausted, she missed a step on the airport's moving walkway and had a hard fall. Although fortunately not serious, this incident underscored the importance of understanding how age-related changes in drug processing can silently compromise one's safety, especially during travel. The next physiological time bomb we'll discuss is the silent threat of impaired thermoregulation. Imagine stepping out of an air-conditioned airport into the warm embrace of a tropical sun. For many seniors, this scenario can quickly turn dangerous due to impaired thermoregulation. As we age, our bodies lose some of their efficiency in managing internal temperature. This means that in hot climates, the natural thirst response may diminish, leaving one vulnerable to dehydration and, at worst, heat stroke. Just like a couple who traveled to the Caribbean for their anniversary and found themselves feeling faint and confused at an outdoor market, unaware they were dehydrated. A local vendor noticed their distress and quickly offered water, saving the day but underscoring the silent risk they faced. The challenges aren't limited to sunny destinations. In colder climates, the elderly face a different set of threats. With a thinning layer of insulating fat and slower metabolism, older travelers are at increased risk of hypothermia, a danger that might arise during something as simple as a stroll through a chilly European town. Take a retiree who decided to tour the cobblestone streets of Prague in early spring. Wrapped in a cozy jacket, he felt secure but underestimated the biting wind. The prolonged exposure left him chilled to the bone and prompted a quick retreat to warm coffee shops to recover. Such experiences highlight the need for vigilance when venturing into varying climates, especially for those in their golden years, reminding us all to prepare thoroughly wherever our travels may take us. The third physiological time bomb we'll discuss is postural hypotension and syncope. In the captivating journey of life, our body's systems become more beautifully complex and, at times, a bit unpredictable. As we gracefully age, our baroreceptors, those fine-tuned sensors in our blood vessels, start to lose their sensitivity. This gradual decline can lead to a condition known as postural hypotension. Picture this. You decide to stand up after enjoying a gorgeous view from a comfy chair at that quaint little cafe you discovered. Suddenly, your world tilts, and before you realize it, you're unsteady, with a precipitous drop in blood pressure making the ground feel all too near. This drop in blood pressure, common in older adults, is not just an inconvenience. It can lead to syncope or fainting, which raises the stakes for injuries like hip fractures or head trauma from unexpected falls. Take the story of Mr. Ellis, a sprightly 72-year-old who was exploring ancient ruins during a Mediterranean cruise. His love for travel had taken him to the ends of the earth, but upon rising quickly to snap a photo, dizziness set in, and he found himself on the ground, his camera regrettably forgotten. Thankfully, he only suffered a minor bruise, but it was a moment that reminded him, and now us, of the unseen challenges the physiological time bomb can present. As travelers wanting to make the most of our adventures, understanding such risks allows us to embark on our journeys with mindfulness and safety in mind. That way, we can continue creating beautiful memories without the unexpected interlude of a hospital visit. From the hidden dangers of anticoagulants turning minor mishaps into life-threatening emergencies, to the silent threat of diuretics disrupting essential balance and rhythm within the body, and the gamble of procuring reliable drugs in a new country, each element heightens the stakes. As we age, the pharmacological collision course unfolds a convergence of life-saving prescriptions and the unpredictable demands of foreign environments. Something else that makes navigating the world after 65 dangerous is anticoagulant and trauma management, particularly with blood thinners like warfarin and newer direct oral anticoagulants. While these medications play a crucial role in preventing strokes and other serious health issues, they also add a layer of complexity to travel. Imagine stepping onto a picturesque cobblestone path only to wobble slightly and sustain a small bump to your head. For someone on blood thinners, such a minor mishap can quickly escalate to a serious medical situation, turning a simple fall into a severe hemorrhagic emergency. The real complication arises when dealing with medical emergencies in foreign lands. Many local emergency services may not have swift access to the essential reversal agents needed to counteract the effects of your medication effectively. This lack of immediate treatment can lead to dangerous delays and amplify the severity of the incident. Such situations underline the importance of not only understanding your medical needs, but also planning meticulously for your travels. Ensuring you have comprehensive medical information at hand, or even investing in travel insurance that covers medical emergencies, could be crucial in managing these risks effectively and enjoying your explorations with peace of mind. Another pharmacological collision course to keep in mind as you age is the electrolyte imbalance cascade. For those living with hypertension or heart failure, diuretics are usually part of the daily routine, working tirelessly to manage fluid levels in the body. However, when these medications meet the unique environmental stresses of travel, such as the summer heat in Rome or the high-altitude dryness of the Andes, a precarious dance begins. This dance can culminate in an imbalance of essential electrolytes like potassium and sodium, crucial minerals that sustain your heart's delicate rhythm. What starts as a well-intentioned exploration can rapidly escalate into a health crisis, with potential heart arrhythmias lurking as an unseen but formidable adversary. During a Caribbean cruise, Robert and his wife, Gloria, both from Minneapolis, experienced an unsettling encounter with this very issue. Eager to make the most of their coastal stop in Nassau, they set off to explore the vibrant markets under the blazing sun. By mid-afternoon, the tropical heat took its toll, magnifying the effects of Robert's heart medications. As they navigated back towards the ship, Robert noticed a severe lightheadedness coupled with an erratic heartbeat. A quick check by the ship's doctor revealed a significant drop in both potassium and sodium levels, triggered by his diuretics and compounded by dehydration. Thanks to the prompt medical intervention, Robert received the balance-restoring supplements he needed, allowing them to carry on with their sailing adventure. However, their experience highlights how essential it is to remain vigilant about hydration and health management, particularly when far from home. Let's talk about another pressing issue, the unpredictability of sourcing medications abroad, and the risks it entails for travelers, especially those of us who have crossed the 65-year milestone. Many may not realize that medications you pick up from foreign pharmacies can differ significantly from those back home, even if they share the same generic name. This disparity often arises because different countries have varying regulations about drug formulations. These variations in excipients, the so-called inactive ingredients, can affect the drug's absorption and overall efficacy, leading to either a lack of therapeutic effect or unexpected side effects. It's almost like playing a pharmaceutical lottery, where the stakes are surprisingly high. A cautionary tale to think about is that of Harold, an avid traveler in his late 60s, who found himself in this very predicament on a trip to Greece. He had run out of his prescribed heart medication and purchased what he thought was an equivalent from a local pharmacy. Unbeknownst to him, the difference in formulation caused drastic fluctuations in the drug's effectiveness. A couple of days into the new medication, he experienced debilitating dizziness and fatigue, symptoms that sent him straight to the local hospital. Let Harold's story serve as a crucial reminder. Always know the generic names of your medications and carry more than enough supply to last your travels, ideally with a doctor's note for good measure, to bypass this unnecessary gamble entirely. Another crucial thing to keep in mind is geopolitical and medical logistics traps. While the world has never been more connected, the intricate webs of international medical systems, emergency protocols, and communication barriers can pose formidable challenges for senior travelers. Traveling with medical dependencies like dialysis or oxygen therapy presents its own labyrinth of challenges, often overlooked in the excitement of planning a trip. Relying solely on online reviews to pre-book essential medical services can be perilous for older travelers, who may not realize that foreign clinics can present unexpected dangers. A traveler, Joan, discovered this the hard way when she scheduled her dialysis sessions at what seemed to be a reputable clinic in Southern Europe. Upon arrival, she discovered that the equipment had some alarming compatibility issues with the devices she used at home. One particular session was interrupted by a power outage, leaving Joan vulnerable and distressed. Moreover, the misunderstanding over local water quality standards in the clinic led to an infection, a predicament that threatened to overshadow her entire trip. When taking a journey, it's crucial to remember that clinics abroad might not adhere to the same rigorous standards you're accustomed to. Contaminated water supplies, in particular, pose a grave threat, as they hold the potential to introduce severe infections, especially to those with compromised immune systems. Many travelers find themselves caught up in a logistical nightmare when the compatibility of medical equipment across borders is less than ideal. Dirk, another experienced traveler, vividly recalls being forced to change his travel plans after being informed that the local oxygen tanks were not compatible with his equipment. Ensuring an informed and well-researched approach beyond online testimonials can make all the difference. Proactively contacting international clinics, verifying their protocols, and understanding the local infrastructure stakes will fortify any travel itinerary, transforming a potential black hole of medical logistics into a manageable and safe experience. Navigating health emergencies while traveling can be daunting, especially when faced with the unexpected financial demands of an air ambulance service. For older travelers, a sudden medical emergency requiring evacuation can quickly escalate into a cash-up-front crisis. Imagine needing urgent transport only to learn that an air ambulance requires proof of tens of thousands of dollars before dispatch, an impossible sum to produce on short notice for many. Such demands can create critical delays, particularly when insurance processes bog down in bureaucracy, costing precious, life-saving time. Consider the tale of the Thompsons, a couple in their late 60s enjoying a long-awaited trip to the Greek Isles. Midway through their journey, Mr. Thompson suffered a severe heart complication that required immediate transfer to a specialized facility. While their insurance promised coverage, the approval dragged on as the couple sat anxiously in a local clinic, unable to afford the substantial deposit demanded by the air ambulance service. Their ordeal might have had a much happier ending with a Medevac membership, which ensures swift transportation without the immediate financial burden, allowing travelers like the Thompsons to focus on recovery instead of hasty financial arrangements. Another geopolitical and medical logistics trap to keep in mind as you travel as a senior is the challenge of the language of documentation versus care. As seasoned travelers venture into the golden years, the nuances of medical documentation become a hidden labyrinth in foreign hospitals. Even for those fluent in the local language, the specialized syntax and abbreviations used in medical records can bewilder even the most prepared individuals, often leading to unnecessary complications. Imagine Lorraine, a lively retiree from Florida, visiting the shores of Greece. Despite her fluency in Greek, she faced a startling reality when her medical records, featuring critical information such as her severe penicillin allergy, were misinterpreted by the local doctor. A casual mix-up of medical abbreviations could have put her at serious risk, underscoring a common pitfall that older travelers might encounter. To navigate this potential minefield, one key approach is crafting a meticulous emergency medical profile. A document reviewed by a healthcare professional before travel should thoroughly list all conditions, medications, and allergies translated into the destination's local language. Utilizing universal coding systems like ICD-10 in these profiles ensures consistency and clarity, providing a safeguard against the subtle yet perilous nuances of medical miscommunication. Such preparation isn't just a recommendation, it's an essential aspect of safe travel for those determined to explore the world unfettered by logistical obstacles. Embarking on a journey after 65 brings with it a unique set of challenges, underlining the need for thoughtful preparation and meticulous planning. In a world where the unexpected can strike without warning, a well-equipped traveler possesses an arsenal of strategies to navigate potential pitfalls. Before embarking on your next great adventure, taking steps to safeguard your health is paramount, especially when underlying cardiovascular or respiratory conditions are a concern. Pre-travel stress testing and cardiac clearance should be at the top of your preparation list. Obtaining a stress EKG offers invaluable insights into your heart's performance under physical exertion, helping to reveal any hidden issues that might arise in challenging situations. By consulting with your healthcare provider, you can set a clear benchmark of your physical capacity, aligning your travel plans with your current health status. This proactive approach not only enhances your travel experience, but ensures peace of mind, knowing you're stepping into the journey well-informed and well-prepared. As we grow older, it's crucial to adopt a thorough, detail-oriented approach to travel planning to mitigate potential risks. Establishing a baseline of your physical capabilities helps you understand your personal limits and tailor your travel itinerary accordingly. Whether it's navigating bustling airports, exploring uneven terrains, or coping with higher altitudes, recognizing your physical boundaries beforehand can prevent overexertion and protect against unwanted health incidents. It's about embracing the wisdom of age, allowing you to explore new horizons with confidence, and ensuring each step of your journey takes you safely toward exploration, discovery, and enjoyment. Another thing we need to discuss is the need to travel slowly and actively rest. Traveling at a mature age offers a wealth of opportunities to explore and relax, but calls for thoughtful planning to ensure comfort and safety. One approach some seasoned travelers swear by is what's known as tactical slow travel. This involves crafting a travel itinerary that intentionally includes restorative pauses, allowing for minimal activity at regular intervals. By dedicating every third day of your vacation to no activity/no travel, you create valuable windows for physical rejuvenation and adaptation. It's more than just skipping the tourist hustle. These days become chances to enjoy leisurely breakfasts, relax in scenic locales, or enrich your experience by chatting with locals. By periodically slowing down, not only do you mitigate potential health risks, but you also savor the essence of each destination with newfound appreciation. Consider the story of a couple who applied this strategy on their anniversary trip to Italy. The Martins planned their journey with a thoughtful inclusion of rest days, during which they spent time exploring Rome at their own pace. On one such restful day, while enjoying a simple cafe meal near their accommodation, they struck up a conversation with the cafe owner. This encounter led to a private tour of the lesser-known quarters of the city, opening doors to authentic experiences and local stories that would have been missed had they kept to a rigorous schedule. Their deliberate choice to engage in active rest not only enriched their travel memories, but also kept them comfortably energized throughout their journey, demonstrating the benefits of linking pacing with presence in travel. Remember, travel is a celebration of life. It's about rediscovering joy and curiosity, all while staying vigilant and informed. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights and inspiration. If you're ready to take on the world's challenges and wonders with an enlightened spirit, don't stop here. Like, share, and subscribe for more content that empowers you to travel safely and joyously. Your adventure is just beginning, and there's so much more to discover.